The final day of the Mars Maryland 5-Star at Fair Hill, presented by Brown Advisory, saw the focus be the show jumping. Kenny Crome laid out a track that was going to be a real test for all the competitors. We didn't have many clears by the time we got to our final three. Coming in that overnight third place position was Oliver Townend and As Is. Last year's runner-up here, Oliver was hoping to go one better on the podium if he possibly could. And by jumping in an immaculate clear with As Is in his first time at this level of the sport, Oliver nailed down a podium result and put the pressure on the two still to come. Amongst those two was Tammy Smith, another first-time 5-star horse in the shape of Danito that went so well for her at the Nations Cup finals in the Netherlands last year. Tammy and Danito jumped clear, they picked up a time penalty, they ended up just 0.1 of a penalty in front of Oliver, but it was enough. Second or better for the USA's Tammy. Tim Price and Coup de Coeur du Devin, the world #1, came forward knowing that if it was clear, it was victory. If it was a rail, it would be fourth place, not on the podium at all. The horse that rescued him at one place yesterday, Tim, gave a dream of a ride around this course. 1 or 2 time penalties, but no matter. He was out in front at the end of 3 impeccable days of competition, and Tim Price of New Zealand and Coup de Coeur du Devin are the second ever winners of the Mars Maryland 5-Star at Fair Hill. Also here on our Brown Advisory standings behind those top 3, we've got 7-time Olympian Philip Dutton and Z, Jenny Brannigan, former national 4-star champion here at Fair Hill, and world #5, Will Coleman and Don Dante taking 6th. Top 10 once again this year for Harry Mead and Superstition with, in their own right, an impeccable clear round. Hannah Sue Holberg and Harbour Pilot got into the top 10 as well in the horse's final 5-star run after 12 starts at the level in an amazing career. Let's though hear from our winner of the 2022 edition, New Zealand's Tim Price.
Tim Price, everyone to their seat for those last few horses and the pressure was on, but the world #1 showing exactly why you are that today and delivering with this young horse to be our 2022 champion. How does it feel?
This is actually the most amazing feeling. I've had some fun days at the office, but I think this beats them all. It was just, he's a fantastic horse, isn't he? Just tried so hard, and he's not known himself in this type of fatigue after a big day yesterday, but he was super, and what a stage to do it on, and he tried so hard.
Well, this is a horse that, as you alluded to, is very unestablished at the level, but no longer unestablished as he is 5-star champion here today. His breeder is also his owner. He's here with you, made the trip across the pond. And how excited are you to be able to do this for him?
It's all for him. He bred the horse. He has a lot to do with this horse on many different levels, you know, and it's thanks to him that we're here for sure. He just remained positive with the notion of coming, and then we've pushed on through, and here we are just to revel in the good choices that we've made. So really nice way. This is my last event of the year, and what a great way to put myself, you know, on the bench for a few months.
Well, you couldn't have wrapped it up any better, but this event here in its second year in Cecil County, it's such an amazing event for this entire area and also for our sport as a whole. You've been to some of the biggest venues around the world over and back, and for you, how does this compare?
I keep saying this place is a class on its own right now, plus it's got so much potential, you know, as it becomes a very well-established event on the calendar. It's just going to be incredible. These guys know how to run an event. Jeff Newman puts it together brilliantly, and to get, you know, the quality of rider that you see coming here, it's only going to get more and more, but it's definitely an event to stamp in the calendar for every year.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for your 2022 Mars Maryland 5-star champion, Tim Price.
So victory for Tim Price in the second edition of the Mars Maryland 5-Star at Fair Hill, presented by Brown Advisory. Last year, it was the USA's Boyd Martin. This year, Tim Price, world #1, alongside Tammy Smith in second and Oliver Townend in third. A world-class field delivered a world-class weekend of sport here in Cecil County, Maryland, and we can't wait to do it all again this time next year.